Good morning, and thanks for joining me for another early morning Bible study. We're at shereadsthetruth.com, and it's day 11 of the Colossians study, and today's is titled Seasoned with Salt. The readings today come from Colossians chapter 4, verses 2 through 6, Psalm chapter 145, verses 18 through 19, Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and 7, and Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. And today's reading, the highlight is act wisely towards outsiders, making the most of time. But to me, the highlight, the connection is not only to choose your words wisely, but also that don't be anxious, and in everything go forward with prayer. But the author of today's reading talks about, when you're sharing your faith and you're sharing the gospel, that a lot of people, they miss the opportunity to do that. They don't feel equipped to do that. But the reality is that all of the words that we need are already there. That all we have to do is go in prayer and say, I need to communicate this. Give me the words. The words are going to be there. And it's not about, hold on one second. I can feel that scratchiness, It's not about, do I have all the right words? Can I say all the right things? Because reality is we can't. There's no way possible that our words can ever communicate the sacrifice that was given for our lives, the beauty of the world that was created, the wonderfulness of relationships. We don't have the words for that. And a lot of times it's really funny because I say, I don't have the words. I'm a math person. I don't have the words. And there's a lot of people that feel that way. Like, before I start this, I think, I don't have the words. I don't know what I'm going to say. But go to the Lord in prayer, and those words that need to be said are going to come to you. They're going to come out. So don't ever be afraid to share your faith that way. If someone asks you, and that's what the beginning of this reading was about there's a section on Craigslist that I had no idea. It's called Misconnections, and it's people that they write about misconnections. I don't want to miss the connections of being able to share with someone else the way that I feel, or the way that I think, or the message that I get from starting my day with a Bible study. I know that there are days when I think, I want to sleep 15 more minutes, give me a couple more minutes. But that urging is, no, get out of bed, get in the Word, see what's there for you, see the way that it is, so that you can start your day off right. Another part of the reading, it talks about salt, and that was always very confusing to me because I never understood, what does salt have to do with anything? Well, salt is a preservative, and that's the beauty of the Word and the Bible and the words that were given to us, that they preserve. They go on forever. But they also, when you eat some really good salty chips, they make you thirsty. So hopefully you thirst for wanting to know more. You thirst for wanting to know more about what's in the Word. I love this part right here. It says, salt is a preservative. Grace goes before and behind us, allowing even our faultiest effort to proclaim His glory. Because of this, we don't need to focus on results and reactions, but on the surety of God's control. We can share generously, graciously, from a sound minded spirit. I love that. If there's anything that you think about today, think about that. Grace goes before us and behind us. Many, many years ago at church, I remember learning about the word grace, and it's God's redemption at Christ's expense. And that has never left me, because when I think about that, I think, wow, what does that really mean? What is grace? And every time I think about that, I'm like, that is great. That is a great way to think about it. And then finally today, and this one I think is a kicker, because There's so many times that our speech can be so hurtful. Our words can be hurtful to other people. They're not uplifting. So I think you have to be thinking about that. Even in anger, take that step back, control what it is that you say. Tell the person you'll get back to them. I need a moment. I'll get back to you. And I know that that's a hard thing to say because you're in the moment. The emotion is there, the boiling, the endorphins, everything's pumping, and you want to just say what you're thinking. But your speech should always be gracious. Gracious. I love that. Seasoned with salt. Because whether you want to remember it or not, your words, they are preserved. They are a lot of times ingrained in the mind of the person that you said those words to. So you really have to think about that and make sure that when you're saying your words, they're uplifting. They can be truthful, and sometimes truth can be hurtful, but it doesn't have to be mean-spirited. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a great day. It's Thursday for me. So I hope that you have a great day, and we'll see you again for another early morning Bible study. Bye.